back to more of the Tony Tone Show on Muscatine's Vintage Sound. 93.1.
9:30 exactly on Friday morning. Really excited to talk to this next guest. He is on the MPW Digital TV Celebrity Hotline right now. Let's say hello to Ernie Hudson. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fine, man. How's it going?
Really good. Welcome to the state of Iowa. Happy Friday and all the things that people say on Friday. Hope you're doing well.
I'm doing very, very well, yeah.
Any big plans this weekend, Ernie Hudson?
Well, I'm doing a convention in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Nice.
So it'll be. I've never been to Poughkeepsie, so it's going to be fun to get up there and meet the fans and kind of hang out for a couple of days.
Nice.
I'm in New York now doing some press, and then I'll be back here Monday and Tuesday, and then I go to Minnesota, and then I go to L.A. and so I'm jumping around a bit, but it's good. It's very good.
When you go to these conventions and you meet the fans, they're obviously, and as I would be too, very excited to meet someone like yourself. I want to know, Ernie, what's the strangest thing that someone has brought for you to autograph out of all these conventions?
People bring, everything. I mean, that's anything you can kind of imagine. Certainly anything connected to the movie. And there's so much Ghostbusters, especially material now. There's some Congo dolls, and but people bring their personal things. The T-shirt they wore when they saw the movie for the first time. They want you to sign it or something. Sometimes people come in and want you to sign their body parts, and then they go and have it permanently tattooed.
Wow.
So it's their cars. They make the backpacks or. From the movie Leviathan, there was an undersea monster that some people will find and bring it to sign. Anything from any movie you've ever done that people,
sure.
Even some of the old movies, A Human Tornado with Rudy Ray Moore, they'll come in with something from Rudy, and so it could be anything that's personal to them, even though. I don't know why it's personal to them, but we all have these personal connections to movies.
Of course, we got to talk about Grace and Frankie on Netflix with Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin. It's such a great show. How much fun did you have working on that, Ernie?
Yeah, I totally love. I've been, such a fan of both Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda for years. I mean, these are people who've been at the top of their game for decades. Sam Watterson, Martin Sheen, and so just to be in that group, to play with them at the level that they play, it's just been a pleasure for me. So I knew it would be, and and I haven't been disappointed.
Ernie, I'm sitting here with my buddy Kevin. We're both originally from Chicago, right outside Chicago, and it says that you have or currently shooting a Chicago-based drama called APB that should be on Fox. Could you talk about that at all? Is it too early to touch on that?
Well, no, it's a little bit early because we did the pilot. We shot it in Chicago, and it's sort of a futuristic police drama, and but really great writing. And like I said, it's kind of police with a whole different kind of technology. And we're waiting. We should know in a few days if Fox decides to move forward with it. And if they do, we'll be shooting the series in Chicago. And I'd love to see that happen. But so far, Fox hasn't, picked it up. And we'll see what happens.
Wow, Ernie, hi, it's Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
What a great career. I saw or read, I don't know either one, what I did exactly, but I remember George Clooney said to Matt Damon, if you can last 11 years, then you've done it. And wow, you're way past 11 years. and I'm excited to say that I've lived long enough to see you in a lot of these. I'm a movie buff and have watched you over the years. And let me ask you this question. When you get ready for a role, how do you study your lines? I saw once where Nick Nolte sits in a hot tub and has them pasted around the hot tub. So take the hot tub out of it, Ernie. How do you study for a line? How do you get ready for a movie?
Well, I try to get in the hot tub with Nick Nolte. No, seriously, it's funny because I just did a series with Nick Nolte called Graves. It's coming out later on this summer.
Awesome.
And it's really, really good. Nick Nolte, Seal Award. Nick and I did a movie together years ago called Weeds, and I just love him and have so much respect for him. So however he does it, he's amazing that he still is so on point. But the lines sort of make sense if you can find the character. So the main thing is finding who the guy is, and then what he says sort of naturally comes, out of that, especially if the writing is good. I don't know. I know a lot of actors have a lot of trouble with words and lines, and that's painful to watch. I've been very, very blessed. It's just something that I kind of do, but...
Well, you coming out of Yale Drama School, Ernie's definitely the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Now, I can remember lines, but I can't remember anybody's name. I swear. People I work with, I cannot tell you, so everybody becomes, hey, man.
Hey, Ernie, years ago, my father taught me a trick, when you can't remember a guy's name, you just say to him, that name again, and then he'll go... he'll say his first name. You go, oh, yeah, no, I knew that. It's the last name I was
you could do that, but after you've been working with somebody for 3 months, it's hard to say that,
That's amazing.
They've told you 10 times already, you still can't hold on to it. It's really bad.
Oh, I love it. Ernie, before we let you go, because I know we're running out of time, I got to ask you, now, obviously, I'm a huge fan of Ghostbusters, and I'm excited for the new Ghostbusters with Melissa McCarthy and the whole crew. The trailer comes out. I watched it. It's kind of gotten a bad deal on YouTube. Like 600,000 people dislike it, whatever. I know that you have a cameo in the movie. In a sentence or two, can you assure people that are fans that they're going to enjoy this when it comes out on July 15th?
Yeah, we all do a cameo in the movie. Me, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, Annie Potts. It's a great script. The girls are really funny. They have a great camaraderie. A chemistry that I think is going to come through on screen. And I think a lot of the criticism will go away once they see the movie, because I think the movie is going to be pretty extraordinary.
Well, I'll tell you what, the originals were, and I know that, with Paul as the director, that this new breath of life for Ghostbusters is going to be great. And we love going to the movies, and we love seeing you on the small screen or the big screen. So Ernie Hudson, thank you so much for your time, sir. Have a fantastic weekend. Continued success. Everybody should watch Grace and Frankie on Netflix, and then we'll look for you July 15th on the big screen in Ghostbusters.
Great. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Take care. Right. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.